Welcome back to the couch, everybody. This is Backseat Gaming,
I'm Patrick.
and I'm Brian. So today, we're basically kind of closing out our recording session here with, Patrick flipped a coin. And, see, this is, Patrick, why you don't gamble what you're not willing to lose. So Patrick's been griping about playing Expedition 33 for, like, weeks now. And he decided to flip a coin, and it was going to be either Expedition 33 or what was the other one? Brian's choice?
It was something else.
Something else.
It was essentially yes or no on Expedition 33.
So, so we basically did a wild card here. And look, I know this one might not be everybody's cup of tea, but Patrick enjoys a looter shooter. He enjoys making stupidly overpowered characters. So we're playing Drox Operative 2. Now, probably 3 people out there are really excited to see us play this game. This Soulback Entertainment company has made several games in this vein, where it's like you create a sandbox that you then create your own sort of narrative in, almost. So let's go ahead and click on play here, Patrick. So the first thing we need to do is make a new ship, essentially create a character. So let's hit new ship. So we're going to pick our races here. Now, every one of these race has some kind of a bonus. So, like, for instance, humans get human crew slots. They get a mine component slot. So you always have a mine available to you if you're a human, right? You have a slot for that dedicated only to that. You'll see when we start putting points into shit, but their tactical is like their damage. They get thruster component slots. Like, you see what I mean? So they're kind of for like running around, having people chase you, dropping mines that then blow up those chasing enemies, right?
Okay.
Dryads, if you'll go down. Now, this might be a little bit more your speed. So this is your defense. Like and basically they regenerate themselves, right? They're like trees in space, right?
Okay.
So they get missile defense, they get damage control, right? And then all this structural points that they give them like whole strength, right? So they're pretty fun. Utopians. These guys are your I think like the computers give you attack that makes sure that you hit, like accuracy, right? So they always hit, essentially, is their deal. Fringe, they get energy regeneration, which lets them fire constantly, multiple weapons, just pew, 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 non-stop. Love that. Hive, these guys just move really fucking fast. Like, they didn't used to have this light fighter component slot. It's been a little while since I've played this game, y'all. So, like, there may have been some changes since I last did this. But they're mostly... They have changed this. Because the Hive used to get thrusters, not light fighters and ballistic weapons. Interesting. Okay, so I might have to rethink some of my assumptions here. Let's check out the direct. So these are actually the Hive, honestly, because they have all the fighters. Like, they're more of like a carrier, right, for other drone fighters. The Lithozoid are like just armor, like heavy armor. Oh, and they have a thruster component too now. Okay. I don't know if there's like a ramming thing in this, but if there is, these are the guys that would use it. Cortex. Let's see. Shields, and this virus weapon thing is pretty interesting. It's like a bunch of low damage, really rapid hits. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Shadow, you might expect stealth, right? So if you want to play stealth, these are your boys. Brunt, missiles, lots of damage, just blowing shit up. And then Scavenger is kind of a newer one for me. I don't know. They're kind of overpowered, honestly, I think. Like their scavenger component thing gives them kind of like a bunch of extra stuff that nobody else gets. Um, they're going to do a lot of damage and have a lot of shielding, and then have this scavenger component thing. So I don't know, Patrick. First blush, which one of these appeals to you the most?
Well, first, I have to correct you on something.
Hmm.
There is no such thing as anything being overpowered.
That's not true.
We are firm believers in Brentford here. 100%. You can't be overpowered.
Okay.
Like, it's just not possible. Like, have you ever seen somebody overprepared?
Yes.
You thought you did. But that's just because none of the shit they prepared for happened.
Hmm.
Okay.
Well,
It's
Patrick, when
being
you're right, you're right.
overpowered. You know, are you an average Joe that's ready to take on a
Batman
civilization?
style.
A god, you know? Are you prepared
Well-
for it? Yes. Did it happen? No. Does that make you overpowered? No.
So I can't remember what the scavenger, but I think it just gives you more items that drop, right? But it doesn't give you. I mean, scavenger's not a bad one. Take your pick. I think you might enjoy the Dryad one a little bit more, because I know you enjoy builds where you like let them hit you and just like outlast them and laugh while they're hitting you. And that's the Dryad.
To explain, good people at home, Brian is
Am I
referring
wrong,
to a couple types of Skyrim builds that I did where I just had absolutely insane amount of health regen and heavy armor. Like, I can't remember what my heavy armor rating got to, but it was well over 1,000 in that game. And then my health regen was the example I used to describe it is I went and picked a fight with an Elder Dragon and set the controller down. Like, and I had some kind of passive damage going, so it was just literally this Elder Dragon not able to kill me because there was too much health regen, but I wasn't going to passively kill him either because, I mean, it was an Elder Dragon.
The eternal struggle.
One of, like, the pinnacle of my success in that game.
So that's the kind of bullshit that Patrick enjoys, right? So that's why I'm saying these might be more your speed, but you take your pick, man. I also enjoy the Fringe because I like having a lot of energy regen to shoot a lot of bullets at people, right? The Utopian is really good because then it makes sure, like with the Utopians with lasers specifically, because it hits immediately and they have a huge boost to their attack, right?
Are the lasers on their heads?
You can imagine whatever you like. It's on a ship. It's on the front of the ship. So here, go click on the Utopian. Now, I know that doesn't look like a shark right now. But as you another cool thing this happens. As you put points into the command stat, like you'll get a bigger ship and the ship will change. So it might kind of start look like a shark. And the laser beams do kind of come out the front, maybe. I don't know. But any of
we'll
any
go
of
with
them
the
are fun.
Dryads. That was your first.
Okay. Do you want to name the ship or you just want to randomize it?
I think we'll name it
Okay, what you got?
Brick House.
That would be the lithozoid, probably. That's
Well-
the brick house. This is I don't know, the arboreal abode or some shit. Or that works too. Fine, let's do it. Come at me, bro. Sails forth. Okay. So what you do is you create a sandbox.
Okay.
You're starting off at level 1. So this thing will start you at a level of 0, but I don't know that I would recommend that cuz like you're very quickly going to outpace things and it's going to be dropping a bunch of bullshit gear that you don't need. So I would start it at 4, honestly. Like you'll probably be fine.
Start at what?
Where it says 4. So you're going to be at level 4 and it says hard, but you're going to level up to 4 pretty quickly, right? So you're going to be at a match for what you're up against sooner than you think. Let's, I guess, just do a normal pace with the time because we're probably not going to stick one around in this one for very long. Let's just create the new sector.
I don't need to click anything
Nope.
else. Is that correct? Okay.
Correct. Okay. Now there's 2 ways. Now you want to do the controller mostly. Wow, so you can see how it's got the RT, LT, LB, and RB, right? So you can use the controller to fly around. I depending on the way I've got it set up, I do mouse and keyboard and I use the mouse to fly around and then I hit the number buttons as I want to fire my, stuff. So you can just hit escape or whatever to get out of these tutorials. Oh. Uh you probably want to use the mouse.
Okay.
I would just click mouse. That might be the easiest way for you to fly. And let's just hide the help topics. We don't want I am your help topics. Turn off the help. I don't want this thing constantly popping up. Okay. So grab your controller, feel it out, fly around. Controller not working.
That would be my assumption.
Okay, people, we're gonna pause it here, and when we come back, hopefully we'll have figured our shit out. Buon momento. And we're back. Okay, so we're flying around here. So you're gonna have your jump gates. Those are like you're gonna move from sector to sector. But right now we kind of want to just fly around and look for enemies or planets or something. Yeah, fly around, Patrick. Oh, actually, here, why don't you, before we do that, why don't we press, like, select or something? How do you open, there we go. How do we open up your inventory? You might have to use your, mouse and keyboard for that one, Patrick. What I'm seeing online is they're saying, like, when you're doing inventory management, you do it with mouse and keyboard.
Okay.
So hit I for me. Por favor. Okay. So here's your inventory. So here's your component slots, right? You're going to have heavy components, which typically will be engines, weapons. What the hell did you just do?
I have no idea.
Okay. Don't do that again. What the fuck is happening? Engines, weapons, reactors like power, energy generators. Medium components are a lot of like shields, stuff like that. Although you can get kind of anything in any slot. You'll find weapons that are in the medium components. You'll find, thrusters that are small. You have these race specific components, right? So like, it's weird that they didn't start you with any, but like you could take that Dryad crew that's in your light components and move them down to there. So you always have those components available to you, right? So you got Dryad crew, and then the yellow one I think is the yellow ones are equipment. Yeah.
Okay.
So missile defense and like a damage control thing. So let's go flying around and fuck with some stuff. And so basically you find components to, you know, beef up your ship.
Okay.
You've got your mini map up here, right? So just let's fly around, and eventually you're gonna run into a planet or something. Let's check this thing out. I don't know, press A or X or there you go.
Yeah, it was one of those.
Now sometimes there will be something interesting there, as in it wants to kill you, so be ready for anything.
Well, that's why I was approaching it slowly.
Yeah. Come on. Move away.
Oh, of course, that's just something that damages
That
you.
is yep, that's a mine. It actually, now that I think about it, Dryad was a good pick because you're going to be taking a lot of damage. Okay, RT. There you go. Get him. Ooh, a Legion Nexus. Oh, you've been ambushed. You better get out of there, man. Sometimes it's better to get away. Oh boy.
Is there a boost button?
Not well, if you have a boost component installed, yeah. Hey, there's a planet, but no people on it. Wow. All right, we're getting a rough start, but that's all right. Look at that, Patrick. So there's your thing with the dryads, right? They kind of outlast them ultimately.
All right. Does my health regenerate all on its own?
Not yet, because you don't have one of those components. You have a slot for it, but you don't actually have the component itself. All right. So that ought to learn them to mess with you.
Apparently.
Anyway, let's check out this anomaly. Never know what you'll find. Hey. Well, now you're all healed up.
Cool.
You can check out these planets that you see, the ones that say unexplored. The same way you did the anomaly, I assume. All right. Do it again.
Oh,
This is
okay.
partially explored. Hey. All right. So, I don't know how you, what have you been pressing whatever you did, that's how you'll pick shit up. You might have to use your mouse and keyboard, Patrick.
Well, no, okay, so like...
Right, but like, when you have a bunch of these on the ground, you're not going to want to pick up everything, but I would pick up everything here.
Oh, I thought that was like a select this one or that one. Sweet.
So now open up your inventory. And let's throw some of these things in there. So you have, if you wanted, you could equip a missile. And we'll see how much energy you have for that shit. Right click on it first, though. Because you have to identify it. Okay. Just your basic bullshit. So put it up in that heavy components. And so now that'll be your left trigger. And it will home in on enemies, right?
Okay.
I believe. Let's do it.
All right. Do I need to...
Now you're good.
I don't need... Oh, that's another heavy component.
Yeah.
I don't need to identify it or
you can do
anything.
there. So let's come on.
All right.
Vamonos. Sorry, people at
This
home.
boy acts like he's got somewhere to be.
Well, I don't want to like have the people at home watching us dick around in the inventory for 15 minutes. So, you want to scan this anomaly, or are you gonna like think about
the
it?
scan button is no longer scanning.
You got to get a little bit closer to it, I think.
It's trying to... It's like homing in on something now?
Then I don't know. Maybe click on something. Okay.
It randomly decided to change what the buttons do.
Sometimes. Like, there's a lot of moving parts in this game, man. So,
and now that same button.
yeah. And as far as I'm aware, like, it's one dude that's doing this. Oh, hey.
Oh.
Pick them all up. Sure. They can provide some really good bonuses for you, actually. Okay.
Is there something else there?
Nope. It literally says there's nothing interesting there.
Oh, I didn't even see
Hey!
that part.
We finally found some people. The lithosoids. Actually, pretty good for us. Let's go up to this planet.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay. Hey, level 2. All right. So, you might want to get the mouse out for this. Maybe.
Okay. What do you want me to
Just
do?
click on the planet. Okay. So, they will give you quests. Now, we've actually, looks like, done a couple kind of on accident, probably as you were killing all of those monsters, right?
Okay.
So, let's click solve to go ahead and get our reward for this shit. Uh-huh. Go ahead. There you go.
Cool.
And then let's talk to them. Let's see if we can pick up some quests.
What would that? Oh,
The button that says quests.
yeah. Well, I'm not used to that being a thing. Like,
Okay. So the ones that have the asterisk next to them are in the current system. So I would prioritize those. You can only carry now, if you do a mission, you will get credit for it, even if you haven't selected the mission, right?
okay.
But picking up the missions kind of help you keep track of shit, right? So let's pick up that kill badger because it's in your system. And then I would just leave the rest of it because that's in another system that we're not going to
Okay.
right
So
now.
when you say in my system, you mean this star system or whatever?
Yes, you'll see as we start flying around. This will make more sense. Now click on them again and let's try to trade with them. So let's see. So you see the items that have the green plus, that's an upgrade for you, or at least the game believes it to be so. Now,
Okay.
with the so a couple things I want to show you over here in your inventory. You see how that one item has a yellow X? Hover over it, please. So you might be able to equip this, and it does a lot more damage than your laser does. 150% or 130% actually, to be exact. You'll go from 10 damage to 23 damage per second, plus all of these additional bonuses like max power load, enhancement find, like, right? But
Okay.
you have to put some points in tactical and computers, whereas your guys are more geared towards structure and I forget what the other one was. So you're gonna need weapons though, so you take your pick. Um, the we can take these. Oh, these crew are not all yours. Hey, look at that one crew that's got the green plus. They got 4 dots on them. Wow. Okay, so let's equip her. So these people will level up, actually, and their bonuses will get better as they're on your crew. So we want to get her in there as soon as possible. All these ones that have the actually, do you have money to do it? No, you don't. You're gonna have to identify these things manually. Sorry. When you first start off, you have no money. There's an identify all button in the store, but you just don't have the money to do it just yet. Sorry.
How
Uh,
do I identify again?
well,
Can't from this screen.
maybe don't do that just in case you accidentally sell something you don't want to. Why don't we get out of here real quick? Just hit escape. And so first of all, let's hit C. So this is your character screen. So you could put 2 points in tactical, and I think it was computers,
Yes.
and you would be able to equip that superior laser. So that might be worth doing.
Maybe it wasn't computer. Oh, but now that she's
Well, hit
in
I.
there, I wonder if that's what bumped it up.
Well, if you hit I, you can go back and take a look. Like, you could have these things up at the same time, too. Like, this game's really good about
Okay,
that.
so she just gave me +1 tactical and +2
Mm.
computers, so I need 1 in
So
tactical.
hover over the laser. Oh, actually, you can equip it now. Look at that. So
Is
I
that
think
this?
if you just hit
Okay.
right click, it'll just swap it out. There you go. Now
Cool.
let's right click on these items here. The ones that have the question mark. Mm-hmm. Okay, no good. Yeah, these guys kind of suck, honestly. What does he got? Now you could go ahead and throw all these crew into your light component slots just to give yourself a quick
Use
boost.
what there. No
Right.
reason not
And
to.
then as we start to get better stuff, we can swap it out. So let's go ahead and throw them in there. Just right click on three of those dudes, maybe.
All right, that's not sure structural. Does
That's
he?
pointless. What does the other guy got? We'll take that.
Okay.
Now, what I'm gonna recommend you do is take out that the missile.
Budget nuclear.
Yeah. So the thing is, this laser is going to do a lot more damage, but it's also going to take a lot more power.
Okay.
And you need... So let's put in that reactor. So that way it'll give you more, like, max energy, and it will also crank out more energy per second. So I think now we go trade with these guys again, and then sell whatever equipment in there that you don't need. Like, you want to make sure that you keep your inventory clean in this game.
Okay.
As for your points, I don't think I would do anything with them yet. Like, I tend to keep those until I find equipment that I want, and then make sure that I can get it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Just hang on
So
to those
sell
points.
off the missile.
Mm-hmm.
How do I? What is sell?
I think you just hover over it and press space.
And then sell this.
Yeah, I would sell everything in there except for those boosts. Just hover over it and press space. Oh, the vendor doesn't have enough money for you. Okay. See if you can sell anything else in there. Not those, but like that maybe. Okay, and
Okay.
maybe the laser.
Well, it only lets you do 2, doesn't it?
No.
Oh. Well.
No, so it will keep your last 2 sales for you to buy back. That's what that is. So just hit spacebar, see if you sell it. Oh, they have 8 credits. Never mind. Okay, come on, let's get out of here.
Okay.
Unless you want to buy that. Does either of those engines give you like a really good boost?
What
Hover over those. That's actually... I would actually grab one of those. You got the money, and then you could sell that other shit that you don't need. So,
Okay, so
either one of them, they're about the same.
Okay, so what are you looking at that they're about the same?
Well, for these 2 engines that are in the store, so
Yeah.
it's 24 defense, 48 thrust. The other one, 23 defense, 47 thrust, but it has a chip socket, but we don't have any chips. So, like, sorry, I'm doing a lot of this math in my head without explaining a lot of it.
Gotcha.
Sorry. So I would grab the one on the right. There's literally a 1 point difference between the 2 of them.
Well, okay, I was just,
But compared to yours, where it says currently equipped, right? If you hover over the other one, the new one. So you see you're going from 12 to 24 defense and 23 to 48 thrust. So it's a pretty big boost, even though it's, pretty cheap. So if we buy that, equip it, and then the store will have money to buy the shit that it wasn't buying before, right? So in your... Okay, well, that works too. Don't
Is this
sell
the
it.
one I want to sell? No.
No, you want to equip that one.
And then I want to sell this.
If and you can.
Okay. It's sold, so I'm done here, right?
Yep.
You
But you do want to make sure you put on your engine.
Yeah, it might be useful.
Okay. So, ancient artifacts. What the fuck is that? Maybe you want to
What
go
are
pick
you?
those up. It says ancient artifacts on the field. That was weird. That was really weird. Hmm.
All right.
Well, anyway,
Maybe it was part of one of those quests.
maybe. I don't know. Well, you can explore anomalies, fly around, blow up ships. You got a nice laser now. Yeah. This is your sandbox, Patrick, so have at it.
Why was I taking damage there?
Huh?
No, no.
Oh, you'll be taking damage from all sorts
Okay,
of
so
random
is
shit.
the blue bar energy or damage?
Okay, so the one above your ship. Okay, so you have 4 bars actually. You have blue shields, gray, which you don't have any of, armor, uh, green hull, right? And then the yellow is your energy, which you'll need to fire
Okay.
your weapons and whatever.
All right. So we already. Is that red question mark over there?
It means they have quests available, but they're
Okay.
almost always going to have quests available. Ooh, storage pods. Space junk. Yes, please. I don't know what a laser ram is. Maybe that was the thing that lets you run into people?
Maybe.
I don't know. Anyway. Let's find some shit. Ooh, battery recharger. That's actually really good to find this quickly. Get him. Oh, just random dude catching stray laser shots. Actually, he might drop something good for you when he dies. He's an elite. There you go. A laser. Dude. Cool. Okay. A tiny dead planet. Glad we found that. Uh-oh. An ancient beacon? What did it call? Okay. Man, that laser's putting in work.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. More ancient beacons. I don't know if I like that, Patrick. I've played enough Warhammer 40k to know that, like, having random beacons light up, that's probably not a good thing. Okay. Okay, so you see that star lane there?
This?
Yes. Go ahead and go up to it and hit A. Okay, so now you're in a different sector, right? I don't know how to pull up a map on the controller, but if you press M on your keyboard. If you press M on your keyboard.
Yeah, well,
If you press M on your keyboard.
boy, you're gonna get beat in the face with a keyboard.
It's the one next to N. Okay, so, like, that's your system map. So you're starting at, like, the south end of this sector, right? And you can see, like, there's a planet there. In the middle of it, there's the sun, Leah. Okay, so one of those quests that you had was going to send you to Leah. Now you know how to get there. Now let's pop back through this thing and go back to our home system. So when I'm talking about sectors, this is what I'm talking about. So press M again. So you see what you've explored of this sector so far, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So have at it, Hoss. Oh, well, actually, we're at 35 minutes. You want to call it?
Yeah,
it's a pretty decent
we'll
introductory.
call it here for now, and then we'll come
All
back
right,
to it
guys,
here in
so-
a second. And
So, folks at home, like I said, this is kind of a weird one. I just wanted, like, we're going to be closing out our night with this for a few episodes. And if you find this interesting as we, like, dig into this and Patrick starts to make a ship that he finds fun to play, If you're down with that, let us know, and we'll play some more and subject Patrick to whatever he'll throw at him. But thanks for joining us on the couch. Patrick, tell them what to do.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you next time on Backseat Gaming.
Good night, y'all.
Bye.